Welcome to 295. Lesson 295 in A Course in Miracles, the Holy Spirit looks through me today. All right, so yesterday, the body's a neutral thing. Today, the Holy Spirit looks through me. Christ asks that he may use my eyes today. Okay. And thus redeem the world. He asks this gift that he may offer peace of mind to me and take away all terror and all pain. Pretty good deal. And as they are removed from me, the dreams that seem to settle on the world are gone. Redemption must be won. As I am saved, the world is saved with me. You're welcome. For all of us must be redeemed together. Fear appears in many forms, but love is one. All right, so that's the Holy Spirit looks through me today. My Father, Christ, has asked a gift of me, and one I give that it be given me. Help me to use the eyes of Christ today, and thus allow the Holy Spirit's love to bless all things which I may look upon, that his forgiving love may rest on me. All right. I mean, go for it, right? If you would like to look through my eyes, if you'd like to look through me today, that sounds good because it's like a gift they're asking of me, but in return, I get it instantly as well. Christ has asked a gift of me, and one I give, that it be given me. So what we give, we receive. And we see love. One love. One love. Fear, many forms, myriad ways that fear presents itself, but love is one. Redemption must be one. As I am saved, the world is saved with me. So let the dreams be removed. Let the terror and pain be removed. And instead, what you're offered is peace of mind. Peace of mind. So that is a very good deal to have your terror and pain removed, and in place of terror and fear and pain in your mind, woo, you have peace. It's a very, very, very good deal. For lesson 295, Tina Jesus said, it's time to surrender into a peaceful life. Surrender into peaceful life. Holy Spirit's sight will show you a forgiven world. The Holy Spirit was given to you as an intermediary for Christ's vision. So when you allow Holy Spirit to look through your eyes and to show you his vision, you see a forgiven world. You have a choice which sight to look upon, Holy Spirit or egos, but you want to stop the ego. And eventually you see this for yourself. Stop the ego from controlling everything. The ego is not your friend. The ego does not show you things that bring you peace of mind. So when you surrender into a peaceful life, you allow a higher vision. You allow Holy Spirit to show you a peaceful life. It's relaxing, it's loving, it's accepting, it's without fear and judgment and conflict. There is tremendous peace by following Holy Spirit's vision. So we're getting ourselves more peaceful. What's so funny, Sadie? We don't always allow ourselves to follow the higher vision, though, do we? But more and more, we will know that it is a choice. And more, when we do follow the ego's guidance and let the ego take control of everything, and it's just not working out well for us, then we'll learn the hard way, but we will learn. So Tina Jesus did say that You know, that the ego is like a thing to survive this dream. Like, there is some things that the ego is good at for being here, but it was never intended to take control of everything in our life. So anyways, always good to listen to Tina Jesus yourself or buy her book, A Year of Forgiveness. So all the Tina Jesuses are in a book called A Year of Forgiveness. And she also has her channelings that she did for the whole year. I think I have a playlist on my site. But anyways, the Holy Spirit looks through me today. Can we get on board? Can we try this? The Holy Spirit looks through me today. So, sure, Holy Spirit, show me a forgiven world. Show me a world without conflict. Show me a world where my mom comes to visit and we don't argue about politics. Show me a world where I stop judging myself and others. Show me a forgiven world, a peaceful world. Let me relax into this. Okay, great. I have to surrender, which is a trigger word for the ego. I have to surrender into Holy Spirit's vision. So the ego thought system will say, whoa, 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 you don't want to surrender, even though that's what it expects us to do to it. The ego will be like, wait, what are you doing? You got to stay in control, because the ego is all about control, even though it's ironically out of control. So I have to surrender and allow Holy Spirit to look through me today. I have to surrender and allow the vision, the higher vision of a forgiven world to be shown to me. So my Father Christ has asked a gift of me, and one I give that it be given me. So we're all getting the gift of Christ's vision today when we use the eyes of Christ today and allow the Holy Spirit's love to bless all things which I may look upon, that his forgiving love may rest on me, and then I am shown a forgiving world peacefully. Pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 295, Insights. The Holy Spirit looks through me today. When I look through the body's eyes, it sure doesn't seem that what I see is coming from my mind. It seems like a tree falling over in the wind, or a leaf falling from a tree, a ripple on the lake, has nothing to do with my mind. It's all part of the ego's scheme to make separation seem real. At the core of this scheme is the belief that I am a body. If I did not believe that the body is real and that I am a body, I would not believe anything the body's eyes see. Yesterday's lesson reminded me that God did not make the body, but he did create his Son, who is me and remains part of him. Identification with the body blocks awareness of myself, God's Son. Offering Christ the gift of my eyes so that the Holy Spirit may look through me is how I step back from body identification. What the Holy Spirit sees has nothing to do with the body. His is the vision of love. Thus, with his vision, I see love and recognize it within myself. As I learn to question everything the body's eyes show me and ask instead to receive Christ's vision, I open my mind to the awareness of myself, of love. Nothing that seems to happen to the body that I have called me has any effect whatsoever on what I am. I am love's extension. And all there is to see is love's extension. I am perfectly safe, for love is harmless, kind, and forever at peace. This is the gift I receive when I give my eyes to Christ today. It is the gift of freedom from all pain, all sorrow, all fear, and guilt. It is the gift of recognition of myself, seen in everyone I look upon as unity, is restored to my mind, and I give thanks. Christ asks that he may use my eyes today in order to show me unity where I once saw separation. When Christ uses my eyes, I will be shown what forgiveness shows me. I will be shown unity rather than division, love rather than fear, peace rather than conflict, joy rather than sorrow, goodwill rather than the projection of judgment and hatred. I am either seeing through the eyes of Christ, or I am seeing through the eyes of the ego. The ego shows me the separation that stems from the belief that I broke off from the all and became an individual self, separate and alone. With this belief comes the illusory perception that I can make decisions on my own and that I can have a will separate from God's. The ego thought system creates the semblance of having a split off mind that is separate from God's mind. This split off mind makes illusions of separation appear to be real. It makes the separation I see through the body's eyes appear to be solid and real. On the other hand, I can choose to see through the eyes of Christ. Through the eyes of Christ, I see the opposite of what the ego shows me. The eyes of Christ show me that individuality and being different from love are not true. The eyes of Christ see past the illusions of separate forms to the one formless mind of love that is what we all are. The eyes of Christ bring the awareness of the eternal present, the eternal now, the holy instant. The eyes of Christ see past the illusion of time and space to an awareness of the eternal love of God, which is all that is real. Holy Spirit, I ask only that I see through the eyes of Christ today. I want to see the truth of oneness instead of illusions of separation. I want to forgive all my false ideas and be brought to what is eternally true. I want to remember my true identity as eternal love and let go of what was never real. I want to stop denying my Father and accept my brother as he truly is. I open my mind to seeing through the eyes of Christ today, remembering that what I ask for in my heart of hearts, I receive and give as I have received. pathwaysoflight.org. So seeing unity, seeing forgiveness, that's seeing through the eyes of Christ. And I like the part in the Pathways of Light that said that this is how we separate even more from body identification. So it's our belief that we are a body that gives us that separate identity. Now we need to separate from that and see past the forms, see a forgiven world. So it is definitely a good practice today as you're observing and witnessing the world, as you're chatting with the world, as you're seeing the world, to think to yourself, Well, I mean, first say, Holy Spirit, you're allowed to look through me, I guess, if that's what you want. And then look upon it in such a way that it's like you're acknowledging the unity of the same love in all of us and everything. So it's good practice for today. Ooh, okay, you're going to like tomorrow. I just looked ahead. But today, it's 295. The Holy Spirit looks through me today. So Christ, he's like, hey, can I use your eyes today? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Redeem the world. Please show me a forgiven world. I would love to have peace of mind. That's what I'm going to get when I give up judgment and fear and terror and all that stuff that the ego thought system uses to make me miserable. I'm giving that up in replace for peace of mind. So let all that stuff be removed from me. Let Christ and Holy Spirit remove the dreams. And then bada boom, bada bing, redemption for all of us. Because as I'm saved, the world is saved. Redemption must be won, and love is one. So anyways, you down? You down with this? All right. So Holy Spirit, go for it. Use my eyes and show me a forgiven world. 295. The Holy Spirit looks through me today.